You have an amazing secret gift, a gift you can use to create anything you desire, a gift that can shape your reality and change your world in any way you want. It is so powerful that it can make all your dreams come true. You might be skeptical, but this is not a fantasy nor science fiction. This is the reality that millions of people have witnessed and verified over and over. Neville Goddard, one of the most brilliant and original thinkers of the 20th century, revealed this secret in his books and lectures and inspired thousands of seekers to change their lives. He taught that the human imagination is the creative power of God in man, and that by using it wisely and faithfully, you can manifest your desires and transform your life. Neville said, "I have proved this principle. I have tested it time and time again." He saw this work in the lives of others and said that it will work for you if you give it a chance. Here we will uncover the secret of imagining and show you how to confirm the validity of Neville's teachings in your own reality. You will learn to master how to trust your own wonderful human imagination. You will comprehend that you are not a helpless spectator of events, but a powerful shaper of your destiny. You will discover that nothing is out of your grasp. Neville stressed how imagination is more than just a personal endeavor, but also a social one that has an impact on others as well as ourselves, creating ripples in the fabric of reality, influencing events and circumstances, shaping history and culture, and inspiring hope and change. He also revealed how imagination is more than just a hobby, but a lifestyle that defines our way of being in the world, seeing the world, and creating the world. Dolores Cannon was a celebrated author and hypnotist who taught the art of using imagination to shape reality. She shared Neville Goddard's vision that imagination was more than a mental activity, but a spiritual practice that linked us to the origin of all creation. She also asserted that imagination was more than a passive process, but an active one that demanded attention, intention, and emotion. She also claimed that imagination was more than a personal endeavor, but a social one that influenced others as well as ourselves. She also declared that imagination was a lifestyle that determined our way of being, seeing, and creating the world. She named this the secret of imagination. Neville and Dolores both taught that imagination was not only a mental faculty, but also a divine gift that linked us to the infinite potential of our true nature and something you can use to give you the life that you sincerely dream of having. To illustrate the power of their teachings, let us consider the story of a young man called Ethan. Ethan was an ordinary guy from a small town, but with a big dream to become an airline pilot and fly around the world. He'd always been fascinated by airplanes, and the thought of soaring through the skies, exploring new places, and meeting new people filled him with an indescribable excitement. Once Ethan got his commercial pilot license, he spent months applying for pilot jobs at countless airlines, each time hoping he would be accepted, but all in vain. He didn't seem to get a break in the airline world, and he was starting to lose hope he would ever become an airline pilot. One day, while browsing through a bookstore, Ethan stumbled upon a book called The Creative Use of Imagination by Neville Goddard. Intrigued, he picked it up and started reading. He learned about the concept of manifesting one's desires through the power of thought and belief, and that a focused imagination was one of the keys to realize his dreams. The idea fascinated him, and he began to wonder if he really could use his imagination to make his dream of becoming an airline pilot a reality. With renewed determination, Ethan decided to take a more active role in shaping his future. He started imagining himself in great detail, not just as a pilot, but as a successful airline pilot, flying passengers all over the world. He imagined himself greeting passengers and his crew at the airport, inspecting his magnificent airliner before departure, and finally taking off, soaring through the clouds towards their destination. Ethan's imaginations weren't just flights of fancy. He infused them with unwavering belief in his ability to achieve his dreams. As they intensified, the universe seemed to respond. Opportunities started to present themselves, connections were made, and doors opened. Ethan's path to becoming an airline pilot seemed to unfold effortlessly, as if he were being guided by an invisible force. One day, while Ethan was preparing for a flight, he received a surprising email. It was from a major airline offering him a pilot position. Ethan was stunned. His visualizations had come true. He had truly manifested his dream into reality. Overwhelmed with joy and gratitude, Ethan accepted the offer, and soon he was flying passengers all over the world. He visited exotic destinations, met fascinating people from all walks of life, and experienced the thrill of exploring the world from the cockpit of an airliner. Ethan's story serves as a powerful reminder that the power of imagination is limitless. With unwavering belief, determination, and a touch of creativity, we can transform our dreams into tangible realities. But how can you use imagination in your life? Let's go through 5 simple steps that will help you imagine effectively to manifest your dreams. First, you need to have a clear idea of what you want to achieve and why you want to achieve it. For example, if you want to imagine yourself being more confident, you need to define what confidence means to you and what benefits it will bring you. Second, choose a suitable time and place. To imagine effectively, you need to be in a relaxed and comfortable state of mind and body. You also need to find a quiet and distraction-free environment where you can focus on your imagination. You can choose any time of the day that works for you. Some people prefer to imagine in the morning, others before going to bed, as these are the times when your subconscious mind is more receptive. Third, use all your senses to amplify your imagination. Don't just see what you're imagining, try also to hear, feel, smell, and taste what you are imagining as if it were real. This will make your imagination more vivid and realistic and more likely to influence your reality. Fourth, use positive and present tense language as if you already have what you want. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be more confident," say, "I am confident." This will send a powerful message to your subconscious mind and the universe that you are already living your desired reality. It will also help to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your imagination. Fifth, repeat and reinforce your imagination regularly. That way, you are making it more effective. You can imagine the same scenario every day, or you can vary it slightly to keep it fresh and interesting. You can also use affirmations, visualizations, or other techniques to support your imagination. The more you imagine, the more you will believe in your imagination, and the more it will manifest in your reality. Another way to boost your imagination and unleash it to its maximum potential is to immerse yourself in stories. Stories are the catalyst of imagination. They can fire up your creativity and curiosity and motivate you to generate new ideas and possibilities. You can uncover stories in books, movies, podcasts, or any other format that matches your preference. You can also learn from the stories of successful people who harnessed their imagination to accomplish their goals. Playing games is another way to spark your imagination, as their domain is very much based on imagination. They can challenge your logic and intuition and make you explore different scenarios and outcomes. You can play video games, puzzles, or use any other tools that enable you to play, experiment, and explore. Questions, wonders, and dreams are the fuel for your imagination. They light up your curiosity and let you explore infinite possibilities. You can challenge yourself with questions like what if, why, or how, or any other questions that spark your creativity. You can also marvel at the secrets of the universe, the purpose of life, or the destiny of humanity. But imagining is not always easy or smooth. Sometimes, you may encounter challenges or difficulties that may block your imagination or make you question it. When you're facing challenges like that, it's vital to be patient and persistent. Imagination requires time and effort. You may not immediately witness the results of your imagination in your reality. At those times, it is vital for you to firmly believe that your imagination is working for you, because it will. You also need to follow your intuition, as it is the connection between your imagination and your reality. Take notice of the little strange things that start to happen in your life, sometimes almost magically, that correspond to what you have been imagining. These are the signs that show you that your imagination is having an effect on your world. They can be subtle or they can be more pronounced, but they are all very clear signs that what you are doing is working. Don't forget that gratitude and joy are the keys to your success, and that imagination is a wonderful gift that you can cherish. Appreciate the power and potential of your imagination and the opportunities and possibilities that it opens up for you. Remember, the only limit you have is your imagination, which is limitless. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified about more content like this. Until next time.